This is similar to a problem that we've done before with graphs, but now we're going to do it with a chart so that, you know, reason why we do it with the different modes is so that as teachers we can see that you can read a chart and you can look at a graph and understand all the numbers and what they actually mean mathematically. So I'm going to try to find 1 over f of 0. Now I have to look carefully at this chart. This first row is giving me x, my input. The second row is giving me my output for f, and the third row is giving me my output for g. So you have to pay attention to that. The x's still match. So in other words, a point on g is going to be -3, 2. Another point on g is going to be 1, 0. That's how you have to look at it. A point on f is 2, -3. So if I want to evaluate 1 of f of 0, or 1 over f of 0, well, 1 stays 1 because it's just 1. Now that's telling me that x is 0, and then I want to find f of 0. So x is 0, and f is the second row, so that's going to be 3. So 1 over f of 0 is 1/3. Now remember, work from the inside out. So we have to find out what f of 3 is. So first find 3 on your x, and my f value is -6. Then the last step says I need to go to -6 on the x scale and find what g is. But when I look, there is no -6 on the x scale. You always have to just take into consideration what you're given. Don't assume anything outside of that. That's the mathematics way. You just, whatever you're given, you use. If it's not there, you can't do anything. But note, not all the following are possible. So g of -6, since I don't have an x value of -6 to match up with anything in g, this is actually not possible. Just based on what I'm given. All right, so we got to start with g of -1. So go to -1. G of -1 is 0. G of -1 is 0. And then f of 0 is 3. Lastly, f of -2. Now remember, this f is this f. I'm worried about the f of -2 on the inside. So -2, f of -2 is -1. And then now the last thing I have to do is go to -1 on the x and then find f.